Welcome down to ringside, everybody, for this week's edition of Fantasy Warfare. As you can see, the cameras are swinging around and getting you the view of the structure known as Hell in a Cell, as we kick things off this week with a six-man tag team Hell in a Cell match pitting the Elite. Here come the Young Bucks against the Bloodline. Well, apparently the ring announcer didn't want to continue his job on that one, so let's finish it for you. At that combined weight of whatever the ring announcer said, it's Matt and Nick Jackson to be precise, the Young Bucks, and they are teaming up here today with the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Kenny Omega. As we catch some more views of the inside of this Hell in a Cell structure. What chaos we've surely got to be in for here today, as six men are going to enter this Hell in a Cell, and it's going to be all-out war and chaos. And there's the music of the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. It's Kenny Omega, who won the championship in a...
Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, the International Wrestling Grand Prix Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Omega.
Well, that'll teach me to try and spit out a sentence while the ring introductions are going on. Let's try that one more time. Kenny Omega, the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, won that title in a very exciting ladder match with Kurt Angle here in Fantasy Warfare. So, of course, now anytime Kenny Omega wrestles in singles action, the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. But that title is not on the line here this week, as it will be the Elite and the Bloodline inside of Hell in a Cell. As I was saying, what chaos this is going to be. We got Kenny Omega, Nick and Matt Jackson, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso. Jimmy and Jey, the Uso brothers. Not even a big build for the music here. The Bloodline coming right to the ring, talking all sorts of trash here. Roman looks like he's feeling good. Now, as you can hear, WWE 2K22 did not have the Bloodline as a call tag, so they get the Blood Brothers. Because, kind of the same idea to some degree. Definitely to some degree. Here we go. Six-man Hell in a Cell. Six-man tag team, to be more exact. I don't even know how you call this one, because look at this already. There are fists flying, there are hands flying, elbows were just flying. We got collar and elbow tie-ups, we got kicks, we got punches, we got fireman's carries. We got whatever the hell that was out of Kenny Omega, looked like a fisherman's buster. I don't even know how you call this one. This one was requested by Daniel on YouTube. They said it would be a fun match to see if the Elite and the Bloodline would go into a match with each other, but I thought it would be fun to up the ante for Daniel and put him inside Hell in a Cell. Nice sit-out powerbomb by Kenny Omega on the head of the table. What do we got going on here? Oh, ripcord knee to the face by Kenny Omega into the cover on Roman. Very early cover attempt, but I feel like that's what you got to do in this one. You got to try to get that early victory, because there's always going to be somebody around to break up your pin attempts. These are teams of three working together. It's not an elimination sudden death style. It's all-out war. We've got a chair in there now. Nice vertical suplex. Things are starting to break down just a little bit. We got Kenny Omega recovering on the floor. Nice chair shot there. Swing and a miss. And a block. Things are absolutely crazy in this world sometimes, because apparently you can just, put up a forearm and block a chair shot and everything's fine. That's what I call fantasy warfare, friends. The unimaginable goes down. The wild life happenings that you wouldn't expect in a normal professional wrestling match, they occur here at Fantasy Warfare, like blocking a steel chair shot with your forearms. These things happen. They're possible here. Anything is possible if you dream here in Fantasy Warfare. Looked like Roman was going to try a suplex there, but one of the Young Bucks said no. Kenny Omega back on Roman Reigns. I think it's kind of interesting that so far in this match, the tag teams have paired off with each other, while the single stars have paired off with each other. You know, you would very much expect Kenny Omega and Roman Reigns to have a matchup situation, and you would expect the Usos and the Young Bucks to have a matchup situation if these teams were able to go, well, one-on-one in one case and two-on-two in the other. I certainly wouldn't expect to see, Nick Jackson against Roman Reigns or Kenny Omega against Jey Uso. Although no slight against Jey Uso there, main event Jey. I think we got somebody in a cover there. The referee was in great position. We got another cover. I think that was Roman Reigns being covered, but our view was obstructed by one of the Young Bucks. Like I said, this match is just all-out chaos to try and call. Over the top rope and down to the floor. Both Usos now on the floor, and both Young Bucks are on the floor as Roman Reigns and Kenny Omega battle it out in the ring. We got bodies hitting the steel of Hell in a Cell, and then apparently they can run into each other and stop each other. I mean, I guess that would be how it works. I think somebody's busted open here. This is just chaos, folks. But it's exactly what you would expect here in Fantasy Warfare. What do we got going on here? Oh my goodness, devastating double arm pile driver by Kenny Omega on Roman Reigns. One-winged angel. Oh, yes it is. Down into the cover on Roman. We get a cover too. And Roman Reigns kicks out of the count of two. Nick and Matt Jackson fighting on the floor with Jimmy and Jey Uso while Kenny Omega and Roman Reigns battle it out in the ring. Hard European uppercut. Oh my goodness, is there going to be a powerbomb out to the floor? Nope. No powerbomb out to the floor. I thought Kenny Omega was about to powerbomb some Roman to the floor, but instead he throws him at the damn Hell in a Cell. Kenny Omega showing a great feat of strength on that one, press slamming Roman Reigns over his head, out of the ring, into the Hell in a Cell wall. Oh, when I say this match has been chaotic, it's exactly, look at that cluster. That's just a cluster of humanity there on the floor inside a Hell in a Cell. Like, everybody has just decided, hey, we're going to fight on the right side of Hell in a Cell on the floor at the same freaking time. That's what we are doing here today. And I say, you know what? That's crazy. That's what I say. Things have finally spread out as I'm sitting here ranting. Maybe they can hear me. Can they hear me? I don't know how they would be able to hear me, but maybe they can because, I'm going on a rant, and then these guys start spreading out and fighting all around different parts of the floor of Hell in a Cell. So to me, it stands to reason that, maybe they can hear me. I'm not freaked out. You're freaked out. Oh, Roman goes into the steel cage of the Hell in a Cell, right into the cage wall, baby. And Roman sends Kenny Omega out to the outside of Hell in a Cell. This match is officially spilled out to the floor. Like literally outside. Although Roman and Kenny seem to just be in kind of a holding pattern there. And you love that WWE 2K22. The Young Bucks and the Usos remain inside of Hell in a Cell as Roman Reigns and Kenny Omega have taken to battling outside. But we got an Uso splash in the ring. We got a cover. 2 and 3. The Bloodline picks up the victory here inside Hell in a Cell. Out of freaking nowhere with the Uso splash. Big time down across the midsection. Caving in the lungs. Catching away the air. What a chaotic Hell in a Cell match it was to kick things off. There you see the splash that won it all. Roman Reigns and Kenny Omega have fought off into the crowd. We've got an exciting week of action here this week on Fantasy Warfare. Don't you dare go anywhere. The action continues coming up next.